Welcome back. My name is Dan Kathman. Thanks so much for joining me today. I'd like to talk about the difference between content marketing and advertising and making it make sense to today and like what you normally would do in real life. I thought of this in the shower earlier and I was like, man, why do you always come up with the best ideas in the shower? There's no way to write it down. You're trying to get out, you're going to slip and fall. Anyway, I had this analogy and I was like, that is great. That's a great analogy to understand like what's actually happening here, right? So what is one of the oldest cliches in trying to get new business or boosting your career or doing anything really? It's not what you know, it's who you know. And I have a little additive. It's not what you know, it's not just who you know, but how well you know them. So with content marketing, it's about getting people to feel like they know you, like they trust you, like they like you, because that is basically what you do in real life. Your friends, old colleagues, she referred me to you. I know and like and trust them. So making content online is a lot about getting people to know you, to like you, to trust you. And you're giving value in some way, just like in life, whether you're entertaining them, whether you're educating them, informing them, inspiring them, something of value. So that is kind of what content marketing is. It's a way to, on a larger scale, to help people know you, to feel like they know you, like you, and trust you. So then, of course, when you go into deals or you go into conversations, it's like you're already friends or a friend of a friend, or I know you. I'd rather do business with you because I know you. So content marketing is taking that small town feel of friends and family, or I know this person, I know that person, and making it really big. Or getting to just people in a small town that you wouldn't normally know. So that's kind of what content marketing is in a sense. And advertising on the other end of it is basically getting people to know about your thing. So if you got a business, you're getting people to know about that. But the goal of advertising is to get to the point of word of mouth. So that's another one. An old cliche is we get, business through word of mouth. That's great. That means people are talking. And the point of advertising is to get people talking, to get people first aware of your thing. A lot of people just don't know. The right people don't know that you exist. And that's a problem. Now, you can solve that with content, and you can also solve that with online ads. But the goal of ads is to buy your way in front of people, to let them know about your thing, and hopefully get them to either engage with it, to use your services, or to just think it's really great, and to get them talking, aka word of mouth. So online advertising is to get people to know about your thing and to get them to talk, aka word of mouth. And content marketing is to get people to know, like, and trust you. So you kind of get the idea of it's not what you know, it's who you know. So when you combine those two things in real life, you would say, I know a lot of people and a lot of people are talking about my thing. That's great. That's great for business. So content and advertising do that online to people that you don't know and can really scale that small time feel into the entire world, or maybe your small city, or maybe your region or state. And if you're really good, of course, you can go to the world. So this is the idea. That is what I really would like to try to get people to understand, that content marketing is basically getting people to know you, like you, and trust you. And advertising is getting people to know about your thing and getting to word of mouth on a larger scale than you have now. Now, if you're comfortable with, I know a lot of businesses say word of mouth and they're like, yeah, we don't advertise at all. And that's great. If you're happy with where you are, then fantastic. Then you've done a great job. Hats off to you, because that's honestly what we all strive for, is to be very happy with our business. If you want to grow and you're looking for ways to do that, and maybe you want to get out of the hand-to-hand combat of going in person to meet people all the time, or to hope that The problem with relying on word of mouth just out of thin air is that you're not really taking any action, or there's nothing really you can do per se in that sense, in like say person to person, to hope that Janet or Josh or, somebody else tells somebody about you and your service or about you and your product. You're relying completely on them. You have no real control over that. So that may come, that may go, and who knows? As far as like who well, there's a cap to that. You sometimes, for regular people, there is a cap to who you can really know. You can't really know everybody. It's kind of difficult to do that. So you usually have a smaller group of people that know, like, and trust you. So what content and online do is they expand that to more people. And what advertising does is it gives you control of trying to put your business or service or product, whatever it is, you in front of the right people to then get them to spread the word about you. So hopefully this helps you in some way. It's helped me in the shower. I was like, damn, that's a really good explanation. Hopefully I can relay that. Hopefully I did a little bit to understand a little bit what content marketing and online advertising really is. If you need a service like this, of course, you can reach out to me or my agency, Cathman Creative. And if you're looking for some one-off videos, of course, you can reach out to me because, as you know, if you follow any of my accounts, you know that I do that as well. For me, it's a thing of, I know what it's like. I know what it's like to close the doors on your business. And I know what it's like to, when I was a kid, my dad lost his job and companies went under, and, it was a really tough time. The threat of living on the street was real. It really kind of shaped me. I was about 12 years old, and that's when I learned that I would become an entrepreneur. Because I asked my mom, I was like, Mom, what do I got to do? How do I avoid this? You'd have to be the boss. Well, how do you be the boss? And you'd have to own the company. And like, how do you own the company? And like, would you have to be an entrepreneur? And it was at that point when I was like, okay, I'm going to be an entrepreneur because I don't want people to suffer like my family suffered. So when you close the doors on your business, it's not just you, the owner. It's everyone who's attached to that. All the employees, all the families, all the clients that are relying on you to help with their business or fulfill something for them, maybe whatever it may be, it's tough. Think about the businesses that closed in our life that you're just a customer of, and you're like, man, I miss Blockbuster. I wish they could have figured it out. And many others. So it's not just hard on you. It's hard on everyone. And I want to help people avoid that pain. I want to not only help them survive, I want to help them thrive. I know that's really a cliche, but I really, really do. So all this is designed to try to help as many people as I can. And also personally, you'll see a lot of content from me where I'm trying to help and motivation and inspiring. And because I know what it's like. I've experienced it. I experience it even still. And I want to help. And sometimes that means you're laughing, and sometimes it means I'm helping you and educating you or informing you, motivating you, inspiring you, helping you any way that I can, talking just to feel like a friend. Whatever I can do, I want to do. So thank you so much for listening. Thank you so much for watching. My name's Dan Cathman, and I hope to see you on the next one.